So, getting down to the nitty gritty, how do you actually see the silver? Everyone kind of wants to know that. How do you know what to look for? And how do you pull it out without looking at all the dates on every single coin? So, I'm going to give you a couple examples. Here, we're going to start off with the quarter. And I just hope I'm lucky and there just happens to be silver in here. And I can show you what it looks like. I'm just kidding. It's going to be set up so there is some in here. Don't be surprised. Did you see it? Like right away. I mean, you're opening it, and as you're boom, right there. I mean, it's so obvious, especially with the quarters and the dimes. The half dollars are the same way, and all you do is just that quick scan. You see any orange on there? Any kind of copper, any kind of clad, if there's two layers, that is not silver. Silver, all one color, no matter what. There's no copper, there's no other colors, just silver. See? Uniform. Example of this. See how it's like silver on one side, orange on the other. Every one that isn't silver is going to be like that. So all you gotta do is scan for this guy. Let's move over to the dimes. I'll show you again an example here. Some loaded dice here. Oh wow, I didn't mean to open it like that. But I don't know if you guys could tell on camera. Instantly I was seeing silver without even trying. Okay, so as you can see here, sorry about that bad view. What do you see? I see probably 1, starting from the left, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 silver dimes right there. Okay. As you notice, this one right here is not as bright as the other ones, but still, like I said, one color, one uniform. There is no change in it. Maybe not as bright, but still, you can tell right away. Alright, so that's how to scan the roll real quick. You can get really fast at this too. It takes me probably like 20 minutes now to go through a whole box of dimes or quarters or nickels. So alright, move on to the next tip. Okay, we want to look at the nickels. I want to give you guys tips for the nickels and how to determine whether or not you have a silver nickel. Now, I do not recommend this method whatsoever for finding collectible nickels. You can miss a Liberty V head or Indian head, American bison, a buffalo nickel at any point doing this method. But in terms of just finding the silver out of the nickels, this is proven to work for me almost 100% of the time. I've never had missed any of them so far, so we'll see if you can tell which ones are silver in this roll. Alright, this one. say the color. I might look at, okay, let me get a little closer here so you guys can tell. See, it's a little darker, different, it's a different color, just completely. Same thing, kinda, except like a darker color, almost. So I'd probably look at that one too. It's not guaranteed to be, you know, but those are the ones I'd look at. See, 1943 S. There was another one over here I didn't put in here, and I don't think it is. See, and another way to tell, do you see a big mint on the back? No. Alright, then it's not. So on these, you're going to see that big mint on the back every time. S, or P, or D, whatever it may be. Right there. So that's how I spot my nickels. You get that, I don't know, in the video it kind of looks like a yellowish color, but it's more like a, I'd say like a darkish, like almost brownish color. Oh, it looks weird. But it's like that, like brown. I don't know. That's how you find silver nickels. Now, like I said, if you really want to make some money on nickels, go through them, because like you will find, like for example, there's a pretty good one, 1964, pretty good condition, not that like perfect or nothing, but like you'll find older ones. My wife just found one that was from 1941, and she's seen it going online for like $5 or $6. So some of the older ones can be pretty cool. I've seen people doing videos of nickel searching and taking everything that was from 1964 or before, or 1960 or before, or you know, whatever they wanted. I'm not really into that. I just want the silver. So that's my method for finding the silver, and that's all I'm worried about, is getting that silver out every time. So look for them odd colored nickels. I just want to give a couple dime tips really quick, because they're like my favorite to search through. It's almost a guarantee. In the past I've gotten Barber, Mercury, some Canadian dimes. Be on the lookout for Canadian dimes that are from 1966 or before, because they're 80% silver. And then you have your 1964 and before Roosevelt dimes, also the Mercury, and then the Barber, which was before the Mercury, kind of that order. But what you'll notice is when you're finding, for example, the Barber, it's thinner than the rest of the other dimes. Like, see how, ooh, hold on. Let me get a good view here. Sorry guys, work with me. Now I got a cat here in the picture. Awesome. So yeah, you can notice that Barber dime, it's so much thinner. Probably because the years of wear, or they just simply made the coin width a little thinner back then. But yeah, so it's easy to spot those because they are thinner, on top of their silver, one-tone color. Other things to look for is like rainbow dimes, or any kind of misprint. If you see like a dime off center, or you know, any kind of coin at all where like the face will actually be printed not in the center of the coin, but say like down here, and then there'll be like a blank spot. You know, those are valuable. You don't find them very often, but when you do, they can be worth a lot of money. What you want to do is get one of the, if you do find one, get it appraised by PCGS or what other company you prefer, and they'll tell you, they'll give you a certificate for authenticity,